I'm Andy, we're back with Duelyst 2 and we're going to do another weekly challenge. And did they move this play button a little bit up more? I remember it was like uneven with the other ones, but I didn't realize it was this uneven. But I mean I guess what it is. Let's just go to the weekly challenge. Alright, we got Vanar, we got Magmar. We're the Magmar. There we have a 9/8 first sort of a crane on the board. And a 5/5 veteran Slithar. The general has a 2/10 Bone Reaper, which we probably might have to get rid of. But let's see, we have Twin Fang. Your general has an additional +1/+0 for each time an ally takes damage. We also have Adamantite Claws. This cannot lose durability during your turn. So maybe that there has to be a way to do, like, because the opponent is at full health. And there's a Snow Chaser, there is a Arctic Displacer, there's a Borean Bear 3/4, and I said before there was a Bone Reaper. There's also 2 Wretched Spines. And what we have is a Repulsor Beast, which we can repulsor the Bone Reaper. So that could be a thing. And we also have Bounded Life Force, which I think we'll use. So that'll be 16? Since it, oh no, 10 plus 4, 14 plus 9. So that is 23, I believe. So we need 2 more damage. We have the Blood Tier Alchemist, but we only have 9 mana. So let's see. We have Repulsor Beast, like I said, Bounded Life Force. Your general becomes a 10/10. We have a Kajata. We have a Maw. Deal 2 damage to a nearby ally, which should be useful. We also have a Blood Tier Alchemist. We also have a Zenrui. Take control of a nearby enemy minion with 2 or less attack. Yeah, I mean, we can take control of the Bone Reaper. But I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it's gonna. We're gonna use the ability because it says restart turn, not end turn. So I feel like we should play the Kujata. But I mean, like, I feel like the Bounded Life Force has to be bait, right? Because it's 7 mana. And then if we play it, we only have 2 mana left, so we can only play like 1 thing. We can't even play the Repulsor Beast to get rid of the Bone Reaper, so first things first, let's do a Repulsor Beast to the Bone Reaper right there. So then we can move this here, we can move this here. So what else can we do? So we have Twin Fang. Your general takes and has an additional +1/+0 per each time an ally takes damage. So we can Maw, and that will give us +1. We can also Blood Tier, that will give us +1. Let's see. We can't Zenrui these Wretched Spines. That's fine. Or maybe no, because Repulsor Beast is a nearby enemy minion. I think before in Duelyst 1 it was any minion, but we do have 6 mana. So maybe, oh yeah, maybe we probably should have played the Kujata. So we'll play the Kujata first up here. I don't think it matters, but we'll then play Repulsor Beast, moving that over. So yes, we'll move the crane down, we'll move our general down. We will play the Maw, damaging the Repulsor Beast. So we're already at 18. So we can do 19. But then we will still be a little bit short. Or 20 because a crane will do that. But I think this still won't be enough. Take control of a nearby enemy with 2 or less attack. So I feel like the veteran, we have enough if we can get the veteran Slithar in, but I don't know if that's doable, because we don't have Frenzy. So let's just do, oh, we can play both actually. So let's play Blood Tier. Let's ping our 5/5. Okay, so we're at 19. We're at 20 now. And so we can be at 21 when we attack with the Veteran Slithar, 22 when we attack with the first sword. So that's 22, 23 if we play the Zenrui, but we're still too short, which is annoying. So take control over enemy union with 2 or less attack. Is it a nearby? Yeah, it has to be nearby. So maybe we're supposed to take the Snow Chaser since it has infiltrate. I think. I have a feeling we are supposed to take the Snow Chaser, so let's just change how we do things, right? So we will play, I guess we'll play the, this has to be a nearby enemy minion. So yeah, I have a feeling we have to play everything besides Abandoned Life Force. So what we'll do is we'll go here, since we have to anyways. We'll play, because I need to reach the Snow Chaser, so we have to play like a minion here and a minion here. So we'll play the Kujata here. And we'll play the Repulsor Beast, moving this away. That'll take damage, that'll gain damage. Let's move the first sword down. So we have 5 mana left. We can play the Maw, and it'll deal, I guess it'll deal 1 damage to the Kujata. Oh no, oops. I thought it dealt 1 damage. I thought it dealt 1 damage, so that is my mistake. So let's do the Kujata first. Then the Repulsor Beast here. Then let's see, so then we can do the Blood Tier. And then we can ping the first sword, I guess. So that's gonna die, I think. Yeah, that's gonna die. So we're at 18 right now. So let's do, I still can't reach. There has to be a combination of things so that we can actually reach. Maybe I just played the Kujata in the wrong spot. So maybe if we do it here, we should be fine. So so there's 2, 4, 5, and then 9. So I think that's right. So play it here. That should be fine. Or maybe, we have to take control of a nearby enemy with 2 or less attack. Maybe we don't actually take the Snow Chaser. Maybe we can just take the Bone Reaper. So I'll do a Repulsor Beast, move this over. That'll take damage, move this down. Let's see, we'll play Blood Tier Alchemist, doing 1 damage I guess to the first sword. Okay, so we're at 18 right now. And we can do Maw. Do it Maw to the 5/5 I assume. It shouldn't matter. So maybe when you play a minion, because when this Veteran Slithar dies and rebirths, does it count as playing? That's the question. So let's find out. Now we will attack the Veteran Slithar with the 3/3 Vicious Spines. This will die. Okay, so it doesn't take damage. So I guess because you don't play it from your hand. So we're at 21. We can do 22. So we're at 22, and then 23 when we attack. Because I have a feeling Like, I have a feeling I'm supposed to Blood Tier Alchemist the Snow Chaser, and then we can play it since it's technically... I guess will it be infiltrated? That's the question. And the Bounded Lifer just seems so like a bait. Because if we play it, we can't really do anything else. Really. Let's see though. So the general has full hand. So the Snow Chaser wouldn't like go back. I don't think that matters, so I guess I'll just I guess I'll do a jump skip and see if I can solve this in a short amount of time. Alright, I think I got the solution, and I was half right before in thinking that we needed to take control of the Snow Chaser, but I completely overlooked the fact that it needs to be on the right side of the board. So what we'll do is we will end up taking the Snow Chaser, and the first sword will just a complete red herring for me. Like, I thought I needed to eat 2 damage to enemy general with it, but then after trying it a few times I found out you didn't have to. So yeah, this is the solution. So what we'll do first is we'll play the first sword, or we'll move the first sword down here instead of what I've been doing and moving it down here, but we'll leave it here so it's there, it's provoked, that's fine. And what we'll do is we'll play Kujata like so, and we'll play the Repulsor Beast to move the Snow Chaser over. And we had to move it over because if we take it over with the Zenrui, we want to use the infiltration ability, and the only way it's going to activate the infiltration ability is it's on the right side of the board for us. So what we'll do is we'll play Zenrui like so. Yeah, we have control of the Snow Chaser, which is cool. We have 1 mana left, which is basically all that we can play. But first things first is we will do the Blood Tier Alchemist. And like, I thought on the first time I did this, I thought I had to Blood Tier the Snow Chaser, but then I was completely wrong because then there's still the Bone Reaper. So what we'll do is Blood Tier the Bone Reaper. So then the Bone Reaper is at 9, and then that is enough with our first sword so we can actually get rid of it. So now as you can see, our general is at 10. We'll move this down here. So what we do now have is a Maw, and it says it deals 2 damage to a nearby ally, and it gets +2/+0, so we'll just do 2 damage to the Snow Chaser. The Snow Chaser goes back into our hand because of the infiltration. And as you can see, it costs 0 to play, and we have because of the Kujata, it also deals 1 damage to it when we play it. And maybe you can see that little cheese that we're gonna do here. So yeah, so I'll show you. We'll play 1 Snow Chaser here. It has to be on the right side of the board, otherwise the infiltration bonus is not gonna work. So as you see, we gain 1 because of that. So yep, that is basically how you basically get to 25 this way, and we'll just smack that general for 25 damage. But I'm gonna be a little bit, I'm gonna cheese this a little bit, so I'll do a fast forward. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long. This reminds me of one of the challenges I've done in Duelyst 1, and it was like my title was like, "This is why turns are timed." So don't know how long this is gonna take me, but hopefully it doesn't crash the game. Alright, we're back, and we have 100 attack. It took a little bit longer than I expected. I think in the Duelyst 1 challenge we had 3 Twin Fangs, so it was sped up quite significantly, and I had about 1,000 attack at the time. But I mean, 100 is fine, so I guess we'll just solve the challenge right now. So we'll just swing for 100, and there we go. So in Duelyst 1, especially if you had 1,000 attack, it would freeze the game up for a bit, but I mean, since we only have 100 right now, it didn't freeze, or maybe because of Duelyst 2 it doesn't freeze. So yeah, I mean, you're welcome to try. I can't guarantee the stability of the game if you go past 1,000. But I mean, if you have the time, feel free. But yeah, that is how you solve the challenge, or the weekly challenge. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.